Back in 1965, I started in plant services, and my wife and I came back here in 1974, and there were no respiratory jobs anywhere in the city at all. And at that time, the hospital was planning on building this structure. We actually blew up 10-foot weather balloons and flew them to the correct height so that they could take photographs to take to the county to show the county the height of the structure in relation to the surrounding area. Our respiratory job opened back up at Adventist, and I came back here as an RT in October of '76, and we moved patients to this hospital in September of '77. My name is Terry. I'm a respiratory therapist here at Adventist Medical Center. My current title, according to the state of Oregon, is a respiratory care practitioner. I also work on the pulmonary function lab, specialty labs, and other areas in the hospital. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy their stories. I enjoy the interactions with them. Some of them are really fascinating, what's going on with them and how they're doing it. And if I can help them get the information they need for better health, I've accomplished my job. And if they're happy when they walk out the door, even the ones that are unhappy when they walk in the door, then I've done something. There are a total of 3 tests. The first one is a maximal test that a person has. What's the fastest, the deepest, the hardest they're able to breathe at this point in time. That will change with age, but we compare that to that person's peer group. They're same age, same gender, etc. The second one, the one in the booth, is one where we're actually measuring all the air that's in the lungs. That's the part you can use and the part that's there all the time. There's always air left in your lungs. You cannot blow out. How much is that? And the last one, well, that's a test really to look at, can a person safely fly? Or if they're hiking at altitude or camping at altitude, when there's less oxygen, what is their body actually doing? And are they putting themselves at risk? In the late 70s, I took classes in adult candy making. The gentleman who taught it at that time was in his 80s. He actually started Fred Meyer's candy for Fred Meyer. I make a brittle. Come Christmas time, like last year, I only had about 64 pounds of it I made. Some years have been even more than that. A lot of people come Christmas, they kind of look at me like, well, am I getting some this year? And so of that, I probably ate 3-4 ounces of it, maybe. My wife and her two of her sisters are all cancer survivors, and they were busy with the American Cancer Society. And so with that, I started making some projects we would take and sell at the Relay for Life. I finally had a shop built so I can go out there and do it a lot more.
Keep your heart in tune.
I came from a family that does a lot of music. A lot of my playing's done with church groups. I have a list of songs. It's like a book of songs that we do. And I think the last one I just added into it was like number 495.